All right, welcome in everybody. That is really loud. We're going to turn that down just a little bit. All right, welcome in, welcome in. We are here with the Rising Titans put on by North America Scrims. So tonight is a $40 plus a semi-final slot for their Christmas tournament coming up. So also with second place and third place is also qualifier slots. So good luck to all of the teams that are out here playing tonight. And we are here. Match number one is going to be a rondo. We do have two flight paths, and this is one of the larger land maps for this game. So we're going to see where these teams jump out to. Very wide open, so these teams will be able to quickly grab what they need and suit up and are ready to go to take on fights to come. All right, we've got teams coming on, jumping out on both sides of these flight paths. So, but test track being kind of right there in the triangle area for both of these flight paths, we could very well see quite a few teams jump here and see a lot of quick fights amongst a lot of these teams. All right, here we go. So as our teams are starting to jump in, so our very first zone is going to be that kind of that northwest zone. So with stadium, that's actually another hot drop, a hot spot for this map. And what makes this map also very unique is going to be the fact that team members can go recall each other and bring them back. Over in the test track, we've got quite a few. We got some teams over there in the test track. We've got a fight going on with the team of 20 and team 20 NF. And they are already they started out being a team of 3, and they're already down, or they started out with being a team of 4, already down to a team of 3 just that quick. All right, and they have no eliminations on the board yet, but they've got They've got Team 11 that's right down below them. So Team 11, Team OG. And they are starting out with this being a team of 3 for the very first match. All right, and with these teams being able to recall each other, if they can at least keep one member alive, they can be able to, full team can be able to come right back. Team NF already down to just a duo right now. All right, Suman, and looks like he's definitely going to go for a revive here, which is very smart. Was able to get away from them and is going for that revive. We also got Team 13 that is in the area, and they are getting a revive here. So they are as well a team of 3 with 1 elimination. So Team 13, bang, bang, 2. And we've got teams dropping all over the place. I don't think we have any teams that have been fully eliminated yet. We do not, but we've got fights going on all over. Let's head over into Stadium. FML down. Remember, Raven was down. Okay, so FML has a duo now, but reviving and is going to be able to bring back a full squad. So they're going to be sitting nicely here back to a full squad. Now, each member has a single recall, so they can only be recalled once. So once they're down and out. All right, we have 19 teams that are remaining. Team 7 is going to be Rude Dudes, and they are down to just a solo. Let's see if Beast can get the revive and bring the entire squad back. All right, we've got a handful of teams that are still kind of out there in the blue zone, so they're going to take their time rotating. All right, there. We got to Team 3. And they are out in the blue zone in Jaden City. So they're going to be looting and suiting up before they rotate into the zone. Marine Region, Team 14 out there in the blue zone. They're rotating in as well. All right, these teams. All right, our zone just got a little bit smaller. Stadium is still in play, so we've got Team 6, Alpha 4 Legends that are still inside the play zone. With 19 teams remaining, it is gonna get absolutely crazy here in the next few zones as these teams are going to be making their way in. Let's head back over to Team 11, Team OG. They're not very far off from Team 9. Team 9, 4 Ronins. And our zone is still staying up there in that northwest area. And teams are closing in. And shots have been fired. Let's see. Not really shooting at anyone. Probably just trying to shoot. Did have a knock. Let's see if we can try to find where this was at. All right, teams are doing some crazy rotations in here. We still got about 4 teams or so that are still sitting way deep down into the blue zone. Hopefully they have plenty of meds to be able to actually stay alive. But it's a very smart tactic here. Allow these other teams kind of push in and take each other out, and then come in for some third-party kills. All right, Team 8. FML. They do have a member that's down. Not sure if they've already been recalled or not. They may be a team of 3 as the zone starts to close in for our next stage here. Still with 19 teams and no team has yet to be eliminated. It is going to be absolutely brutal. Very quick action here. Team 15, ARCANE X, with 4 eliminations on the board for them. Our zone is absolutely smaller, and we are about to see some crazy fights here, as these teams that are 6 teams that are still outside in the blue zone. We might have a couple here. Let's go over to Team 23, Quebec. They're driving through, trying to get the zone. They did take some shots there at Team 12, Vampire, and they are a team of 3 for this very first match. We have definitely seen quite a few teams that are being just a team of 3 starting this match number 1 here. 2 OP, Team 22. Alright, they've got 2 members down. Wizard is going to be the last one still standing. Can he get to a revive? There's still time for a revive, but is being shot at. Get back, gang. Did Ace OP get the elimination there? But Ace OP with 2 eliminations, and Get Back Gang being a team of 2, just a duo. Alright, it looks like Wizard was able to get that recall just in time. So 2 OP back up to a full squad. All right, Ace OP may be in trouble here with the 2 OP being a full squad. This is going to be a 4v1 if they find them. Our zone definitely has shrank just a little bit more. All right, and Team 23 of Quebec are down and out. Back to the lobby they went. They're going to be waiting for match 2 here as soon as we are done with this one. Nice shots. Not really sure who got that one, but absolutely insane. I believe that was Team 13. That was a member of Team 13. It definitely did not stand a chance with 4 people shooting directly at them as they were driving on through. We've got TS, Team 21, TS Esports closing in on a 2 OP. Get back, gang. Ace. Get y'all back here into that action. As the main cam did lose connection, we're going to get y'all back. it is about to get, it's still going to get absolutely crazy because we only have 18 teams that are remaining. All right, Team 16 TacoLovers with 2 eliminations, and they are sitting as a full squad. We've got looks like we have quite a few team members that are falling out to the blue zone here. So these teams are going to have to work very quickly to stay alive and be able to push inside. Thursday, laying down some fire and battling the zone. All right, the TacoLovers. Hopefully none of their teammates go out to zone. They do have a Taco Wednesday is down. Let's quickly go check where Taco Wednesday is at. Taco Wednesday looks like is in the blue zone. And Taco Monday is headed into zone. Two with a team of 4. Pahadi Dmons. Alright, Pahadi Dmons with just a team of 3 with 1 elimination. 12 teams are remaining for match number 1 here. We have lost quite a few. We've got lost team 3, 7, 11, 12, 15, 19, 18. We have lost quite a bit of teams, and it is very quick fights here. All right, we're down to 11 teams. Let's head over with Team 21, Nqa Esports. All right, let's head over to Team 17. Team 17 is going to be OriginalG. And they have 2 members down right now. And 1 that's been knocked. Toxic is going to have to come in for a revive out there in the, believe is going to be out there in that blue zone. It is not able to get the revive in time. Toxic is stuck out in the blue zone with no vehicle at all. It's going to have to play the zone, play the meds. Wizard with 2OP has been dropped. Well, 2OP now up to 5 eliminations. All right, 2OP is knocked and down. Not going to be able to get into zone in time, so team members are going to be pushing in. 7 teams are remaining. All right, 2OP now being a team of 3. Looks like they have a member down. Trashbot was down, but with a grenade from Ken. Alpha 4. They have 10 eliminations, and they were only just a team of 3 starting this match off. They have definitely held their own going up against these full squads. And Ken, the last one, still stands. Can he hold it? Alright, team of 13, BangBang. And they have a member that has been eliminated and a member that is down. So BangBang 2, last one, still stands, is going to have to be pushing right into the zone and is down and out. It does not make it into that zone that quick. And a beast out there trying to make it in. Just barely makes it into zone in time. Now has to heal up. 5 teams are remaining. We've got the TacoLovers, got Taco Wednesday and Taco Monday, both still alive. And there's a long ways down. Team of 20. NF down and out. 4 teams now remain. And this is a 1v1v1, and it is crazy. We have 3 teams, and every member is a... Alright, so TacoLovers, it's the only team that's a duo right now. They're the last team that has the majority. 4 Ronins. Team 9 has a member. 4 Ronins down and out, and TacoLovers take the chicken dinner for match number 1. 2 OP coming in second, 4 Ronins coming in third. Alright, here's 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. And team coming in 19. All right, that is it for match number 1. We'll get you here as quickly as we can into match 2. Y'all hang tight. right, match number 2. We're going to be here in Erangel. Now, this is everybody's favorite match. Everybody knows where to go, places to jump to. So we've definitely seen some very quick fights already with our first match. I'll see if those teams can keep that momentum, that high intensity momentum going forward in the next couple matches. All right, our flight path is coming out of a Georgia pool, a very hot spot for this map. But along this flight path, we've got Pachinki, School, Rozuk, the boatyard. We have the military base. So we have a lot of good places for these teams to jump down, loot up, suit up, grab what they need. Now we could very well could see teams kind of jump out a little ways away from this flight path, pick up a vehicle, head out to Severny or Yasnaya Polyana. It looks like we're going to have a team of 3. Looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to jump out here. There should be a garage somewhere right in this area here where they're headed off to be able to grab a vehicle. They might be going out to Severny and or Yasnaya Polyana. We've got teams jumping kind of in the Pachinki area. Could see going to School, but it is almost a 50-50 split here as the teams are going on both sides of this flight path. And we also got teams kind of towards the end of the flight path headed into the military base in Novorevnoy. We got teams headed into Farm and Milta. But we've got 2 teams down on ground already. So we've got FML and then Team 13. BangBang 2. They were in the Georgia Pool Hospital area, so we might see a fight there. We've got teams and kind of in the Rozuk and the boatyard. We could see a couple fights going off there. We'll keep an eye on those 4 teams. We've got teams going into military base, the very backside of military base. So we've got teams kind of scattered out, but let's head over into Ferry Pier where it looks like quite a few of our teams are going to be here. So it's going to jump in with Team 11. Team 11, Team OG. They're here in the Ferry Pier right across just a little ways. They've got Rude Dudes. And right behind them is going to be Team 23. That's going to be Quebec. All right, Sam kind of headed it back towards. All right, Rude Dudes are taking hits. It's a Burke. It definitely got hit quite a bit there. So they are a full team, but it looks like they are split. Team 7. Rude Dudes have a split. 2 went a little ways over, but they've left 2 of their members behind. So we'll see if they can hold their own here against OG. Our 2 teams in the back of a military base is still there. Surprisingly, we didn't see any teams go to Yasnaya Polyana out there. Definitely would have seen that. All right, Team OG already down a member. So with that shooting, it definitely got Quebec's attention. So Team OG starting out match 2 again, with being just a team of 3. So let's see how well they can hold their own now, since they will be moving forward being just a duo. There are no recalls for this like there was in our first match. So once their team members are down and out, they are moving forward with exactly what they're going to have. All right, we've got about 3 minutes or so before our zone starts moving in. So it's going to be pushing these teams that are out a little ways, pushing them in. Got a team over in Nqa Power. Let's go drop in with the team 18 over in Nqa Power. And this is going to be a Get Back Gang. So they are out here looting and suiting up. They do have Nqa Power all to themselves. Hopefully there's a car close by so they can grab a vehicle and move into zone. All right, our 3 teams that were in the ferry pier are still there. It looks like Quebec's have definitely moved in very close. All right, Leo trying to get some shots, but yet still trying to stay hidden. All right, grenades being prepped. Let's see, does that good grenade just did not quite far enough. Definitely in the right location. Leo gets hit and tagged quite a bit. With a hit like that, Leo is starting to drop back, trying to find some better cover inside of the house. All right, and Quebec are quickly closing in. All right, currently no other teams are taking on each other, so we'll sit right here and see how well Team OG can go against Team Quebec. Team 23. Oh, as you can see, off in the distance is going to be Rude Dudes. Definitely are now back together, so there's a full squad. So they're to all right, our zone shifts, still keeping a Georgia Pool and Hospital in the area. With the Rude Dudes that are not very far, we could see a very opportunity for them to be able to move in and get some third-party kills. Let's head over to Alpha 4 Legends. They just lost a member. They're taking on the TacoLovers. They're up to 2 eliminations. The TacoLovers may be in some trouble here. Taco Tuesday, very low in health. Let's see. Oh, it does not get healed up in time and is dropped. As Alpha 4 Legends are coming up and over the hill there. And Taco Wednesday is going to be the last one. Still stands for TacoLovers. All right, no brew coming in. Shotgun in hand. Oh, and no brew with Alpha 4 gets taken out. Ken rolling in and it gets dropped as well. That is 2 members have already fallen. Ice-T, last one, still stands for Alpha 4. This is a 1v1. Taco Wednesday may clutch it here for TacoLovers. Oh, and Ice-T comes out with a beautiful grenade. All right, Alpha 4. Moving forward, just being a solo here. Ice-T is on his own with 4 eliminations for the team. All right, and Pahadi Dmons, Team 4, have been eliminated. TacoLovers have also been eliminated. So we are down to 16 teams, and 2 teams have been eliminated. Quebec's Team 23 has lost a member. Looks like our team here that was in a fairy period. Team 11, Team OG, held their own for just a little while, and they got 1 elimination. All right, our teams are rotating and still got quite a few teams that are out in the blue zone. Definitely taking their time. All right, NF with 7 eliminations out there in the blue zone, and they just got done eliminating a team 19 in Nqa Esports. All right, Team 18 and Get Back Gang making their way into zone. 14 teams are remaining for match 2. And it looks like we're going to have a Gatka Ruins area. That's going to be a very interesting zone here. It is almost completely wide open. Let's fall in right here with the team of 17, OriginalG. They're, as you can see, it is wide open and not a lot of cover. Just off in the distance, you have a team of 21. That's going to be a TS Esports. All right, E-Agent was laying down some shots. Don't think they got any hit markers. All right, dropping in. Let's go with so Team FML, 0 eliminations. They have lost a member, so they're going to be a team of 3. As they're making their way, they've made their way into zone. All right, TS. Nice shot. There was definitely some good shots there. Did he get the drop? I'm not sure. Let's take a look real quick if that drop was. Did not get the drop on a team of 3. Last. So last is the last person still alive for team 3. Got to watch his back there. Team 3 may be down and out here very shortly with ARCANE X. Team 15 are rolling in really quickly. Last is pinned between 2 teams. Ooh, Hulululu. I might have pronounced that incorrectly, and I do apologize, but it got dropped. Can a revive take place? Very well. Let's see. Definitely have some cover. And they've got a team member rolling in, so definitely going to get a revive here. Last being lit up. Wizard making a full push in. So 2 OP coming in. I believe they did get third-party kills there, so they're up to 3 eliminations. ARCANE up there on the hill still. With some shots. It definitely didn't get any hit markers there. All right, ARCANE moving in really quick here. 2 OP very well could be in trouble. Got FML just to the left of them. And ARCANE right in front, pushing really quick, really fast. All right, both of these teams kind of just staying where they're at. Let's see if there's any other fights going on. We're down to 11 teams that are remaining. All right, Raven with FML laying low. Here comes Team 13, BangBang, rolling in really quickly. Raven may be down and out. Ooh, shotgun in. It's 2 beautiful drops and is taken out. Alright, so FML is now going to be moving forward, just being a duo team, and they currently have 0 eliminations for Ronin. Right there in the front, pushing a quick. And a 4 Ronins pushing right in onto BangBang. They were able to get that revive. BangBang 2 down. Did he? Got hit just a little bit. Did not get knocked at all. Down in. Was doing some excellent work there. But 4 Ronins now up to 6 eliminations and a duo. All right, team 14, and them being a team of 3, looks like they're going to be trying to take on a 4 Ronin. Even though they are a duo right now. Let's see. Team 14 and pushing real quick. And it looks like a 4 Ronins are going to be down and out. Naughty being revived. 6 teams are remaining. Rude dudes. They got to, let's go check them out. Looks like they may have 2 of their members that have been eliminated. And 1 is down. Beast, the last one that's kind of still standing here. But trying to go for a revive is going to be very challenging with the teams that are all around. That revive is not going to be able to take place at all. So Beast down and out. Ice-T with a beautiful grenade. Alright, Ice-T 7 eliminations. Eliminations for the total team. Ice-T is putting in some work for the team. All right, dropping in with Arcane. They are kind of in the center here, kind of holding the center down. They do have Team 14 just up the hill a little ways, and they've got FML very close as well, so they're pinned down. Any sort of movement, any sort of gunfire will give their position away. Ooh, a good grenade by Team of 14. Spark in a matrix. Staying inside of the hovercraft there. Does get a hit with a shotgun, but does not get that confirmed kill at all. 3 teams are remaining. Arcane with being a duo now looks like they're going to be very well down to just a solo. Spark, the last one, still standing. Spark not gonna give up that kill at all. Goes out to zone. Marine region taking that chicken dinner. Arcane and coming in second Alpha 4 Legends coming in third. FML coming in fourth. Here's a 5 through 7. 8 through 10. 11 through 13. 14 through 16. 17 and 18. All right, going all out goes to FML Alpha 4 Legends. Ice T with 9 eliminations for the team. He was definitely putting in some work there for the team. Best companion with a rescue. Let's see who that goes to. And that's going to go to Nqa Nasty, I believe, with the best companion with 1 rescue. All right, that is for match number 2. Hang tight. We'll get you into match number 3 here momentarily. All right, match number 3. I think that's what we're on right now. Yes, match number 3. And we are here in Erangel. Myanmar. Now, Myanmar being another one of the larger land maps. This map has got a lot of high points, a lot of mountain places that these teams can get on top of and snipe. So the teams are going to have to pay attention that it's not just out there kind of the 100 meters or so. They're going to have to pay attention out that's a little bit farther, kind of the 200, 300 meters or so, and watch where the bullets are coming from, because you'll never know it's coming from until it is too late and your entire team is back in the lobby where you will wait for match of 4. And our flight path is kind of be that very southern flight path coming out of Impala all the way down to the prison. Directly in this flight path is Los Leonos, one of the larger cities. So we could see, very well could see 2 or 3 teams jump in this area, loot and grab whatever they need and get out of there before any team ever knows that they're there. We have Hacienda and San Martin that's up there, that's a little ways off from this flight path, but very doable for these teams to jump out, get out there, grab what they need. We have the truck stop, we have El Alzar, we have, if teams wanted to jump down and grab a vehicle and move out up to Campo Militar, very could see them doing that. Might even see some teams kind of jump towards the end of this flight path, kind of in that prison area, the Minas del Sur, maybe Villa de Mar, wherever. But we also have Picado. That is another good place for where these teams can jump down, loot up, grab what they need. All right, we've got team 3 that is gonna be there in Los Leonos, and they looks like they're gonna be the only team in Los Leonos. So, and we've got 4 teams going into Bocado. We're gonna see a very quick fights here between some teams. We've already got fights going on. Let's see if we can try to find those in El Alzar, where we have FML team 8 and team 4, Pahadi Dmons. And they're already down a member, so they're going to be moving forward as being just a team of 3 right now. See if they can hold their own. All right, team 21, TS Esports, starting the match off with being just a team of 3, and is back up to a full team of 3 right there. They did get that revive. And they did get an elimination in there. That could have been Alpha 4 Legends that they got. All right, Ken with Alpha 4 definitely moving right into TS. Hopefully doesn't go down and out. All right, Ken taking a high place. Nice shots. He does get some hits there. All right, so TS gets out of that area. LLZR still definitely got those 2 teams. We'll say keep an eye on the FML. Let's head right into Picado here, where we have 4 teams that are sitting in Picado. Arcane. They are a full squad here in Picado. We've got team 20. NF. and Team 23, Quebec. And Team 13, BangBang. All four of these teams are sitting as a full squad, so it is gonna be very quick here for these teams. We could see some teams kind of loot up, grab what they need, and get out. La Boo is getting revived. That's going to be keeping NF a full squad. We'll keep an eye on Pahadi. Let's go see if there's anything going on. All right, Arcane now up to 1 elimination. So BangBang is down to just a team of 3. The majority of our teams did jump inside the zone here. All right, Team 4, Pahadi Dmons, have been eliminated. All right, we've got Team 19 just north of Pahadi. Looks like they're trying to push on through, but did get one of their members that did get tagged just a little bit. Nqa moving north, kind of to that San Martin. We've got the TacoLovers that are quickly kind of rolling straight into Nqa. Taco Tuesday driving on through. And they're going to the San Martin Hill here. So this San Martin overlooks Hacienda. Great place to set up and overlook this city and see where teams are. All right, Taco Monday holding up a good place here, kind of staying hidden. Alpha 4 Legends moving in, rotating into zone. We got FML that's moving into the zone, the next zone. We got Rude Dudes that are out playing in the blue zone. All right, let's go check out Team 17 really quickly. We'll jump right back over to Alpha 4 here. So Team 17, OriginalG Esports. They are taking their time in a Monte Novo. Back to Pahadi we go. Definitely had a fight going on there in Pahadi. Looks like Alpha 4. Let's quickly go with Alpha 4. As it looks like they got up to 4 eliminations. So FML, when they definitely was not able to hold up there to Alpha 4. All right, back inside of Picado. All right, we've got 3 teams that are left inside of Picado now. And the San Martin Hacienda starting to get a little crowded. All right, TacoLovers still on top of the San Martin Hill. We also have Nqa that's pushing into the San Martin area as well. Let's see. Intrinsics definitely laying down a little bit of shots there. Not sure if he got any hits. And we are down to 15 teams that are remaining. Intrinsic with a drop on a Taco Monday. Can Taco Thursday come in and grab the revive? Taco Wednesday laying down some shots, does get a drop. All right, Taco Monday still down though. And a Taco Monday back up on their feet. So TacoLovers are back to a full squad. Nasty with some low health, needs to be careful. All right, looks like TacoLovers are going to be kind of pushing around. We still have plenty of teams there. Our 3 teams are still inside Picado. Two OP up to 3 eliminations, and we are 14 teams. Killer Rex laying down some shots, some long range shots over on a Rude Dudes. Team 17, OriginalG still staying out in Monte Nuevo. Looks like they're going to be riding this zone in as it does change here in about a minute or so. Arcane up to 5 eliminations. Matrix with 3. Ooh, Hululu. Oh, it gets dropped by Labubu and is quickly eliminated. Arcane now down to just a team of 3. Arcane coming in very quick there and getting some eliminations on NF. NF now being just a duo team, moving forward with the 2 eliminations. All right, we've got team 17, and we had all right, E-Agent with some, let's see. So 2 members of team 3 pinned into the house there. So with them being pinned in, this is going to be a very tricky getaway here. Team player Ju coming in and trying to get beautiful Molly, gets mollied himself and gives up a, could he give up a kill here? And it does. Last coming in very quickly there, does clutch that and is able to get Thor back up on their feet. And they did get out of that house. So now team 17 is going to be just a team of 3. Currently 1 elimination. They do have plenty of time to be able to get some more eliminations here. All right, looks like team 3 is going to kind of fall back into the zone. Twelve teams are remaining, and last is down. So last and Thor are still pinned down. Even though they're no longer inside the little shack here, they are extremely pinned down. No other vehicles around except for across the street. But Original G's have to push straight into the zone. All right, both Thor and Last are up on their feet, running in, trying to get into zone. All right, E-Agent makes it in. The rest of Original G pushing into the zone. Last and Thor trying to stay alive. They're just a few meters away from the zone. Can they get into zone? Last struggling, it gets into zone just in time. Thor right behind. TacoLovers moving in. All right. So Original G's may be down and out here. Original G's died. They're now been eliminated. And I believe they went out to either a TacoLovers or they went out to zone. All right, we're 9 teams that are remaining for match 3. Nqa with 2 eliminations. They do have a little bit of a high point. If they can get on top of this mountaintop here, will definitely give them an advantage, but oversee exactly what is going on. Team 22 bunched up in the center there. Wizard down and getting revived. Alpha 4 Legends down and out. All right, 6 teams are remaining. Taco Thursday has been eliminated. Taco Wednesday coming up with a shotgun. Trashbot got dropped. Can a Taco Wednesday hold it down while Taco Tuesday's making their way in? 2 OP is down to at least a duo here. 2 of their members have been dropped, and they can get these revives. Wizard trying to get a revive, slides in, does get the revive on a trash bot. All right, Taco Wednesday gets the elimination. So 2 OP, team of 3. TacoLovers, 8 eliminations and a duo. They are putting in some work here, trying to get 2 OP down and out they go. And a TacoLovers not too far behind. It gets dropped and killed as well from a team of 19 Nqa. 3 teams are remaining. All right, we're down to 2. And Nqa, this is a 3v1, team 13. BangBang 2. Oh, definitely gets a good hits there. Ninja didn't stand a chance there with both team members rolling in very quickly with Nqa taking the chicken dinner. BangBang taking second. Rude Dudes coming in 3rd. TacoLovers coming in 4th. 2 OP coming in 5th. Get Back Gang coming in 6th. 94 coming in 7th. Alpha 4 Legends coming in 8th. Marine Region coming in 9th. OriginalG coming in 10th. Arcane coming in 11th. Ronin coming in 12th. Team OG coming in 13th. NF coming in 14th. TS coming in 15th. Quebec coming in 16th. FML coming in 17th. And a PD coming in 18th. Trashbot taking the going all out with 5 eliminations. It's Verk, best companion with 2 rescues and a 6-4-1 with Nqa dealing that final kill, giving them the chicken dinner for match 3. All right, hang tight. We'll get you here into match 4 momentarily. right, our last match tonight for Rising Titans. All right, our last match. We're here in Erangel once again. So we'll see how these teams will hold up. This is it for tonight. This is where all these teams are going to give it their all to be able to get that first place chicken dinner and be able to hopefully come out on top and take first place with a $40 prize and a slot for the semifinals for the North America Scrimmage Christmas tournament that they've got coming up next month. So we'll see how it is. And also, second and third place both get a slot for qualifiers for that tournament as well. All right, our last flight path coming out of military base all the way up toward Lopovka with Yasnaya Polyana very close to this flight path. Could see a couple teams go there, maybe even out to school, Pachinki, maybe even Milta Farm, Ferry Pier, which was our very hot spot for one of our matches tonight. So we could see teams going back there. Could see some teams going into military base. But very well could see teams jump down, grab a vehicle, and head out to Severny. We'll see how these teams play out and let them give it their all. As far as our teams are making it off this flight path, we've got quite a few that are kind of jumping very in the middle of this. Looks like they might be going down to Farm Milta. Maybe seeing some teams go out to Pachinki. We'll see. But it looks like it's going to be almost a 50-50 split on both sides of this flight path. And our zone is going to be kind of that northeast, that area. So we'll see how this going to go. All right, our teams are down. We've got three teams in Milta. We're going to quickly drop over here really quickly with FML as they are taking on FML with one member has completely been eliminated. They may be in trouble here. We've got Rude Dudes, team of 7. We've got NF on across the street. And we've got 94 down the road. All right, Rude Dudes starting this last match being just a team of 3. Let's see if they can hold up to these full squads that are here in Milta. Rude Dudes making a quick push up the stairs. Shotguns in hand. Beast is down. Nomi has been dropped but going to be revived. Alright, so Rude Dudes with 2 eliminations. And FML is down and out just that quick. All right, let's go jump over here with the team 17 really quickly. Now we've seen team 17 kind of play it safe, play the zone these 4 matches, and have done really well getting up there in the top 10. All right, they are headed into Alpha 4 Legends. Just 66 down and out. OriginalG now down to just a duo. Let's see, can these last 2 hold their own and be able to make it to that top 10? All right, team player Ju, kind of laying low, definitely not trying to give the position away as Alpha 4 are leaving the area. All right, Lucky out there by himself. So being a 1-1 split here, very dangerous, especially when the teams just kind of roll in. All right, we've got Team 23, Quebec, that are out in the military base. They're going to be looting and shooting and grabbing what they can. Team 14, Marine Region. They are scattered out a little bit as well. We've got quite a few teams that are still inside of Milta. We'll definitely keep an eye on Milta as Alpha 4 Legends are across the way over in Farm. So any shots into Milta could bring them in to join the fight here. All right, we've got teams over in the school area. Let's check in with them. It's gonna be team 22, 2 OP and a 4 Ronin. 2 OP with 2 members, I believe, have been knocked. They are. So 2 members of 2 OP are right now, they are down. The other 2 members, Wizard and Killer Rex, are taking on 4 Ronin. As Team 11 has joined the party, so Team OG has joined the party. Let's go over here with them. They are 0 eliminations. Plenty of time here while they're in the school, in the apartments of a school here. They are just a team of 3, but they are. All right, 4 Ronins making a hard push on 2 OP. Kill You has been dropped. It's still down. 4 Ronins know that it is a definitely good push here. Wave, last one still standing. Wave with a shotgun in hand. Gets a drop. Oh, just barely misses as he get the drop. Trying to get out. Needs to confirm a kill here. Does not get the kill at all. I don't think. Well, let's double check to see if that kill did go. But 4 Ronins are down and out, and they with 2 eliminations. 2 OP have no time to heal up. But the Team OG definitely saw their opportunity here to be able to push. 2 OP maybe taking out another team. All right, Trash Bot, last one that is still standing for 2 OP. Beautiful grenade. It does get inside that room on the first floor, and it does get a drop. Mr. Dark is up. Let's see, Path is down. Strutty coming in with a revive. Mr. Dark trying to hold it down while that revive is going to take place. Trashbot does try to go down the stairs, but runs right into a molly. smart there to get rid of that gas can. Shotgun in hand, TrashBot trying to lay down some shots. Is being hard pushed. Gets out the window just in time. TrashBot with a drop. Trying to hold it. Gets another drop. This is going to be a 1v1. Gets the clutch there on that one. Mr. Dark is down. And TrashBot with the clutch there for the team. Nicely done. TrashBot with a 4 eliminations and giving the team a total of 6 eliminations. Absolutely hardcore there. TrashBot holding it down. All right, Arcane. Arcane with 2 eliminations. We are down to just 9 teams really quickly. All right, team of 17. They are still holding it in. All right, that looks like they're going to be kind of waiting this zone out. We've got 2 teams kind of bunching up here in the shelter area. So we got team of 14 and team 18 at TacoLovers. Let's drop in with TacoLovers and see what they've got going on. So team 14 just out at the distance. Marine region. Taco Tuesday is going to be rotating around. All right, Taco Thursday. Trying to get a better angle. And it looks like a Marine region definitely got out of there for sure. TacoLovers are not going to pursue that. OriginalG's getting some shot at there. And they are swapping their position. All right, TacoLovers now up to 6 eliminations. NF with now being with 6 eliminations as well. Labubu down and out. Taco Thursday with a long range nice shot there out of the vehicle. That's going to be putting a TacoLovers up to 9 eliminations. 8 teams are remaining in Lipovka Mansion Prison are all in play here. All right, TrashBot kind of making it. Last one still stands for 2OP, rotating into zone. It needs to be careful as is moving right in onto Arcane. All right, TacoLovers rotating in. All 8 of our teams that are still alive are moving into zone. All right, Get Back Gang sitting in prison waiting. They do have a really good spot, a lot of good cover these buildings will provide for them. All right, Trashbot makes it over to Lipovka alive. Does kind of play that the zone there, does kind of rotate around. Arcane is still holding right there inside the zone. All right, these teams are going to kind of scatter out just a little bit. They're going to try to find the best place to hold up. TacoLovers kind of rolling through some areas as quickly as possible with 9 eliminations. Taco Thursday was scoping in on the mansion. All right, team 17 has a really good position here. They do have the water to their back, so any teams coming in are going to be coming directly in front of them, and then so they're going to be able to see as teams do rotate in onto them really quickly. It looks like TacoLovers are kind of moving in that same direction. All right, Lucky and a team player Jew kind of staying quiet. It looks like they may be laying down as TacoLovers are actually pushing in. Shots have been fired. All right, now TacoLovers know exactly where they are. Team player with some nice shots. Doesn't quite get that drop though. But Get Back Gang did the same exact thing, pushing towards the water there. All right, Taco Thursday still staying close to the edge there. Taco Thursday spins out in the right there in front of Get Back Gang. Taco Thursday may be down and out, and is going to be down and out from the Get Back Gang. So TacoLovers now being a duo here. All right, TacoLovers still in that closer to that center of the zone. Each of these teams are kind of holding up because there is going to be absolutely no cover whatsoever for these teams. Let's take a quick look and see what we see here. As you can tell, there's not a lot of cover. Kind of a few trees, but not building wise. There is a drop that's in the center zone. At this point, if going for that is going to be very risky for any team. All right, Get Back Gang needs to push in. Our zone did shift. Now, let's go head over with TS Esports, team of 3. They started out with a team of 3, now down to just a duo with 0 eliminations. They do have plenty of time to at least try to get some eliminations. Baines is down, but gonna get revived. This is going to be keeping a TS up to a full duo team here. And an airdrop does drop in. That is going to be very risky for TS if they decide to go for it. With TacoLovers that have eyes on it, as well as ARCANE that's up the hill. So got a couple, looks like ARCANE gonna be rotating. Let's go follow them because it looks like they're headed right into Team 17. OriginalG Esports down and out. Team 19 up on the hill in the QA. .641 is been dropped. Definitely for revive. Has to get. Alright, and then remember, puts them in the car. This is going to allow them to get into zone and heal up. And Trash Bot gets taken out and made it to the top 5 after being the last one. Still stands and clutching a full squad wipe in the apartments of school. We are 4 teams that are remaining. Nqa slowly making their way into zone. Get Back Gang kind of in a little pinch here. That zone really close. They're gonna need to get into these vehicles and at least try to push into zone a little more. TS looks like they are gonna. Brar last. Oh, a nice molly. Does he escape the molly? Does escape the molly, and the flames do go out. Nqa just up the hill. This is going to be a 2v1 right here. 2 members of Nqa moving quickly. Down and out, and looks like, is it? And it is. Alright, team 19 in QA, up to 9 eliminations now. 3 teams are remaining. Marine region being a solo Get Back Gang with a team of 3 and Nqa a full squad as they are moving into the last few stages of this match here. All right, 2 teams remain. This is a 3v3 for the final zone. Get Back Gang very bunched up, got too many cars around, but definitely using those as cover. And Traps is down. Can they get the revive? Get Back Gang very close to one another. Could end it here with one good grenade. GG's, and nicely done. And that molly that was thrown definitely put them out. They stayed really close right there. So in QA coming in first, taking that chicken dinner. Get Back Gang coming in second. Marine region coming in third. TS coming in fourth. 2 OP coming in fifth. ARCANE coming in sixth. OriginalG coming in 7th. TacoLovers coming in 8th. NF coming in 9th. PD coming in 10th. BangBang coming in 11th. Team OG coming in 12th. Alpha 4 Legends coming in 13th. 94 coming in 14th. Quebec coming in 15th. Rude Dudes coming in 16th. For Ronin coming in 17th. In FML coming in 18th. Nqa Nasty with going all out with 6 eliminations for the team. Taco Wednesday with the best companion with the 2 rescues. And Nqa Nasty dealing that final kill, giving the Nqa the chicken dinner for match number 4. That is it for tonight. We'll see y'all again tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another round for Rising Titans. Y'all have a wonderful and rest of y'all's Saturday. Thank y'all also very much for tuning in and hanging out, supporting these teams and the stream as well. I will catch y'all on another stream at a later time.